Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to talk about number 32 of the Catechism with respect to knowing God through the world. And in this video I'm going to talk about how we as people can help those in need. And when we recognize that need and we're doing something for them, how we can see God through all of those actions of charity, and how that charity not only helps the people and ourselves, but it shows the rest of the world like, wow, okay, there is good in this world. Where does it come from? Why are people inspired to do something great? And so this will be a great video to discuss. Let's get this started. So here's number 32 of the Catechism with respect to knowing God through the world. And it says, the world started from movement, becoming contingency in the world's order and beauty. One can come to a knowledge of God as the origin and the end of the universe. As St. Paul says of the Gentiles, for what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. Ever since the creation of the world, his invisible nature, namely his eternal power and deity, has been clearly perceived in the things that have been made. And St. Augustine issues this challenge: question the beauty of the earth, question the beauty of the sea, question the beauty of the air descending and diffusing itself, question the beauty of the sky. Question all these realities. All respond, see, we are beautiful. Their beauty is confession. These beauties are subject to change. Who made them if not the beautiful one, the Pulcher, who is not subject to change? A bit of a long quote there, but he's talking about St. Augustine, how when you question the world itself, what's happening? Why is this occurring right here, right now? And so for many of you, the first thing we could think of, relatively speaking right now, okay, the fires in LA, and how it's just been such a sad story of many different reasons. But for the main reason that I'm going to focus in this video, the loss of the people's homes, animals, and items, etc., and how trying to help the families through these terrible moments, the catastrophe. What can the rest of the world do to help these people find peace and strength during this time? And just focusing on our perspective, the people's perspective, right? I just taken something from my catechism class yesterday. We wrote letters. I mean, something as simple as writing a letter to somebody, say, I'm so-and-so, I've been thinking about you, you're in our prayers, and we love you, and you are not alone in this. May God help you, and just know that we're always watching and praying for you. May you be well, and you and your family be safe. I mean, just something simple as that, as a little letter, can make such a big difference. And some of the kids even drew some things in those letters just to be like, oh, like a heart or the flowers. But the idea is empathy and love, right? And to know the world through those actions of charity, you can start seeing from an outsider's perspective, okay, those people are doing something for that other community that's in trouble. Maybe I should do something for those people as well. Maybe I should donate some goods, some canned foods, boxes, jackets, etc. What can I do to help those people in need that don't have what they need, the basics, essentials? So like, yeah, shoes. I mean, when everything's gone, you need to start walking around in those environments again. And so getting back to the essentials and remembering, okay, it's good to have the extra pair in the closet just in case for a situation like this. Now, people say, oh, donate your goods to the poor. And I would say, yeah, that's charitable, of course. Yeah, always, if you have no more need, you can recognize it. But at the end of the day also, God has a plan for those goods also. And if they're not used for immediately and you use them for something like this, okay, then you're doing a good deed still because you saved it for the right moment. And I think that pays dividends to us as people, with respect to the right moment of when we need to step up and help other people. When someone has lost a loved one and they're grieving, okay, do we step in there right away? Give that person a hug and let them give them our condolences? You can do it, but then the trick is not to force those condolences in a moment where the family needs to grieve. It's important that the family has a moment of grief to be with their loved one, to think about them, to pray for them, but to not interrupt that. it's delicate. And so we ourselves have to be aware, okay, when I'm wanting to help somebody, I gotta be delicate about this situation, about this moment, so that way I'm not making somebody upset even further or getting them angry at me and other people in the world, making it worse. From a social work perspective, trauma is real. You don't want to keep like expanding, just compounding that trauma again and again. The healing has to occur. And so to know the world through a lot of this pain, that's how you come to know God, in the sense that, okay, through the pain, where is the good? Who are the heroes that are going to step up? Because God inspires not just myself, like in another example, just to do these videos to share with everybody, but other people to do things that were beyond their capacity. And think about it. You don't even have to be Catholic to get this, because if you were inspired to donate so many goods, think of other celebrities that have just gone out of their way to donate millions of dollars to charities, just to do something good like that. And they were inspired. That inspiration comes from somewhere. And that is the key to knowing God, and that, wow, that person, they were on fire with something to do something great, and they're really turning the heads of other people to say, wow, let's get out there and help these people too. Let's go and do something great. Yeah, let's not stand on the sideline. Let's do this. Let's get this going. And so that's the fire and a sign that God is true and alive in the world. He exists. And that we exist in a part of that plan as well, that we are needed to help other people. And so keep that in mind when you want to know ways of knowing God, that yes, the people themselves, we do have an important role to play. And so that is for me, Mike the MC, for you all, sharing with you on Wednesday. Hope you all have a wonderful day. We can make a difference. Write a letter if you can right now today. If you can, and if not, don't worry. Say a prayer, whatever you can to keep the people in mind. And let's set the world on fire with charity and good deeds. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.